So, welcome to Morrocco Method International, where natural things happen. So today we're going to be doing a blunt snip haircut. And all of you ask, what is a blunt snip haircut, especially the hairdressers? So to give you an overview, we're doing a video. So first of all, the head is a ball, is a sphere. And when you cut it, it has to cut out, you have to hold the hair out 90 degrees so that the hair is completely blunted. So in the front, in the hairline, what we're doing to this young lady is we're going to start in the front, starting backwards actually, because normally we just start the back this way. But I want to show you what we do to the front. We simply take the hair in very small sections, bring it forward, and then just blunt snip the ends off. What that's doing is sealing off all the split ends, and is actually shocking the meridians. So from my understanding, working with the shamans, is that a blunt snip haircut in the correct lunar cycle dates is equivalent to about 12 to 18 acupuncture treatments. So that's pretty amazing in itself. So today we're in fall equinox, and we're doing a strengthening. So how does that feel?
Feels great.
We're just beginning to work on this young lady. And then, okay, so now we've sealed off this section. And we continue on a little bit more. Because in the back, we're going to do a whole nother shaping. But I want to get the front started off. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we're blending it all together here. So all we're basically doing is just with a scissors, never a razor, you just cut in a straight line, and that's going to basically cut off the split ends, and also again shock all the growth patterns, the roots, the sebaceous glands are all being shocked to produce more hair. So as a strengthening, it's going to strengthen the sebaceous glands and all the growth patterns right down into the roots and the hair follicle. Can you see that right there? We just go ahead and snip, not very much. We take off about maybe 1/4 to 1 inch. So 1/4 of an inch up to 1 inch. That's all you really want to do just to get that all blunted. I'm going to bring a little bit more hair back in here. So all I'm doing is sectioning this, as you can see. Into very straight lines. Yeah, so everything needs to be very geometric. There we go. Bringing it down, pulling it down. There we go. So whatever's left over, which is not very much from the next row that we took down, that hair is going to get snipped away. So we're actually creating a base line. As you can see how completely blunt that is. There. Blunt, blunt. Then once we get this achieved, we're going to go ahead and turn it around and start from the back, which is the main structure of the cut. So this is so when the hair blends back, normally what happens is the hairdresser only cuts the back. And then the head's being a sphere, that none of the front of the hair doesn't get long enough to come reach the back. It's always breaking. So this is what that means, is that if you take this hair and comb it backwards, you'll see that would never get cut if I was cutting it from the back. So what happens to the front of the hairline, it always just breaks. The hairdresser never really gets to cut the ends, to seal the ends. And the blunt snip hair cutting, all you want to do is constantly seal all the ends of the hair. So it takes about 42 different sections to complete the blunt snip haircut. So that just gives you a visual about the front, now blended back So when I do the back, you will see that the front hairline, if I didn't do the front hairline separate, would totally just split. And that's what happens. So you never really cut 100% of the hair. I say most hairdressers cut a third. They just cut the back, they cut it down, but this hair never gets cut, the sides don't get cut, they just keep breaking.